Hey, it's deodorant making day in my kitchen. So I wanted to just share some of that process with you and let you know why I do it. This is our pit stick. And I actually use ingredients that I can find in my kitchen. I use coconut oil, I use baking soda, I use arrowroot powder, I use vitamin E, which I don't generally have in my kitchen, and then beeswax. And so I have back here a little station where I pour everything, and I have glitter pit sticks over here, regular pit sticks on this side, and I have to do multiple pours. So the new containers that I've got, sometimes there will be a slight crack in your pour. As it cools, it might crack. So I've been trying to figure out how to fill those in. So if you get one with a crack, hopefully you won't get two with a crack. And then I also put lavender and peppermint essential oil in my deodorants. So I heat our beeswax up in this crock over here, and once it's hot enough, I can pour it straight into the concoctions, and everything goes in. I use an immersion blender to mix it all up, and then I pour it in all these containers. And why I do it is because your armpits are full of lymph nodes, and both sides, like one side has 20 lymph nodes in it typically. And that lymph system helps to clean toxins from your body, so it's important to keep that safe. And so putting a pit stick that has, or a deodorant, sorry, that has ingredients that you do not understand in it, I feel like is detrimental to your hormonal health and your body's well-being in general. So I think it's important to know exactly what you're putting in your armpits for a lot of reasons. So yeah, and using antiperspirants, in my opinion, is also not safe. Your body is supposed to sweat and rid yourself of toxins, and that's another way that it does it, is through your sweat. Not just through your armpit sweat, but that's obviously a place that we sweat a lot. So multiple reasons why I actually have a blog post about it that I just did, so I'll link that in this video. And yeah, if you haven't tried our pit stick, it honestly works. I've been using it for years, and now we have these cute new containers, and they just push up from the bottom. So yeah, you can spread it on. You don't need very much. That's another thing that people tend to think, if you're using a natural deodorant, that you need to apply more deodorant, but you really don't need to. So there are things in the deodorant to combat the bacteria that is generally in our armpits. So that, combined with your sweat, is actually what gives you body odor. So yeah, anyway, this is it. This is where I do it all. This is where your pit sticks are poured. And if you haven't tried one yet, you should really try one, because they're amazing.